every day we get people reaching out to us asking, can I use a capsule? That would be a lot easier. Unfortunately, the capsules are not your best bet when it comes to Essiac, and I'll tell you why. If you try to condense a portion of Essiac tea into a tiny little capsule, you're just losing out on a lot of the potential benefit. You can't take something this big and make it this small and make it just as effective. It's kind of like comparing eating a whole plate of vegetables to taking a little multivitamin pill. Yeah, the multivitamin pill is better than nothing, but it is not nearly as effective for you as going ahead and eating those vegetables. So when you are putting it into a capsule form, there's a couple of other problems going on there. One is that you're not brewing the herbs as Rene, Caisse, and Dr. Charles Brusch determined was the most effective way. When you don't brew the herbs like that, you are actually having trouble with extracting some of those compounds that make the Essiac tea what it is. So just simply putting the powder in a capsule, swallowing it, and going on your merry way really isn't the best way at all. I mean, it's probably a little bit better than nothing, but I personally wouldn't waste a dime of my money buying and using an Essiac capsule. The other thing you need to know about capsules is, sure, they're convenient, but really, if you think about the convenience of making and using Essiac tea, it only takes 10 minutes once every 2 weeks to boil it, and then you just store it in your fridge. The one thing that can be a little bit tricky can be the midday dose, keeping that on the empty stomach. All you need to do is throw some Essiac in a thermos with a few ice cubes, and you're going to be able to take that on your merry way. The final aspect of capsules that you need to think about too is that we want to be able to consume the powdered herbs after having been brewed in their full form. So when you go ahead and take a 3-ounce dose of Essiac, you're going to have, this much of the powdered herbs in there, which you are still going to swallow and ingest. Those herbs themselves, again, having to be brewed first, but those herbs are giving you some benefit in addition to the liquid. So in order to get that volume, we are gonna need something that wouldn't even fit in a capsule. So if somebody sells you this little tiny capsule and says that's all you need, don't believe it. The other thing about supplements that's really common is a lot of companies will list on the label, 1 pill is all you need. And the reason they do that is because they want you to think it's more affordable to take their brand. However, if you dive into the research and look, quite often you're going to find that the studies showing that this product has some benefit to the body are going to involve taking more of the substance than even the bottle indicates. So I just tell you and assure you that you have to be careful when you believe some of the claims you're going to see on these products. They might come in a pretty bottle with a shiny label. It's not the right thing if they're telling you that that's going to replace your actual serving of Essiac tea.